Welcome to the channel, everyone. You're here to learn how to start a new business the right way in most U.S. cities and states. This guide comes from a conservative perspective, focusing on personal responsibility, cost control, and respect for the law. You'll get a step-by-step process to launch your business, the pitfalls of skipping permits, the consequences of ignoring city and state rules, and whether joining a chamber of commerce makes sense for you. If this helps you, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more practical business advice. Let's get your business started on solid ground. Starting a business is thrilling, but you need to do it legally to avoid headaches. Here's the general process for most U.S. cities and states. Always check your local rules, as requirements vary. Step 1. Plan and register your business. Begin by choosing your business structure: sole proprietorship, LLC, corporation, or partnership. Each affects your taxes and liability. An LLC, for example, shields your personal assets, which is smart for minimizing risk. Register your business name with your state's Secretary of State and get an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, from the IRS for tax filings. If you're using a doing business's name, file a DBA with your state or county, typically costing $10 to $100. Research your market and draft a business plan to stay focused and avoid wasting money. A conservative approach means planning thoroughly to protect your investment. Step 2. Secure licenses and permits. Most businesses need a general business license from their city or county, costing $50 to $200 per year. Contact your city clerk or check your state's business portal to confirm. Depending on your industry, you might need specific permits, like health and fire permits for restaurants or a seller's permit for retailers collecting sales tax. Home-based businesses often require a home occupation permit to comply with zoning laws. Federal licenses are rare but apply to industries like firearms or transportation. Use the Small Business Administration's website or your state's licensing portal to pinpoint what you need. Budget for fees and renewals to stay compliant. Step 3. Navigate zoning and regulations. Zoning laws control where you can operate. A home-based business might face restrictions if it causes traffic or noise. Reach out to your city's zoning office to ensure compliance or apply for a variance, though that's expensive and not guaranteed. If you're leasing or buying a property, verify it's zoned for your business type. You'll also need to meet safety standards like fire codes and consider insurance, such as workers' compensation if you have employees. Doing this up front reflects a conservative commitment to avoiding costly surprises. Step 4. Set up finances and taxes. Open a dedicated business bank account to keep your finances separate. Banks will ask for your EIN and registration documents. Register for state and local taxes like sales or payroll taxes via your state's revenue department. Work with an accountant to ensure you're following federal and state tax laws. Staying organized and lawful here protects your money and keeps your business on the right side of the government. Let's talk about the dangers of skipping permits. From a conservative standpoint, following the law is non-negotiable, even if it feels like a hassle. Cutting corners can sink your business. Common mistakes. One major error is assuming you don't need a license. Even online or home-based businesses often require a general business license or home occupation permit. Another mistake is overlooking industry-specific permits. For example, a food truck needs health permits to operate legally. Ignoring zoning laws is a big risk. Businesses have been shut down for operating in residential zones without approval. Some owners forget to renew licenses, thinking it's a one-time task, but most expire annually. Finally, mixing personal and business finances by using one bank account can trigger tax audits and legal issues. These missteps happen when you don't research or assume the rules don't apply to you. Why it matters: permits protect public safety and ensure fair competition, but they also protect you. Without them, you're exposed to serious risks. Cities and states actively enforce compliance through inspections and audits. If you're caught operating without proper permits, you could face fines ranging from $100 to $5,000, depending on the violation and location. Repeat offenses might lead to cease and desist orders, forcing you to shut down. In extreme cases, you could face lawsuits or criminal penalties, especially in regulated industries like food or construction. Non-compliance can also damage your reputation, making it harder to attract customers or secure loans. A conservative approach means respecting these rules to safeguard your business and avoid wasting your hard-earned capital. Now, let's dig into the repercussions of ignoring city and state guidelines. These consequences can derail your dreams and drain your finances. Financial penalties. Fines are the most immediate hit. For example, operating a restaurant without a health permit in California can cost you $1,000 per violation, plus daily penalties until you comply. In New York City, an unlicensed business might face $500 to $2,500 in fines. If you're collecting sales tax without a seller's permit, states can impose back taxes, penalties, and interest, potentially thousands of dollars. These costs can cripple a new business, especially if you're already stretched thin. From a conservative perspective, paying for permits up front is far cheaper than gambling with fines. Operational and legal risks. Beyond fines, you might face operational shutdowns. Cities can issue stop work orders, halting your business until you're compliant. This means lost revenue and angry customers. If you're in a leased space, violating zoning or permit rules could void your lease, leaving you homeless. Legal risks are even scarier. Unlicensed contractors or businesses in regulated fields might face misdemeanor charges or lawsuits from customers. Your business's reputation takes a hit too. Bad press or online reviews about operating illegally can scare off clients. Worst case, you could lose your business entirely. Respecting the law isn't just about compliance, it's about protecting your livelihood and maintaining trust with your community. Finally, let's talk about joining a chamber of commerce. You might be wondering if it's worth your time and money. Here's the breakdown. Benefits of joining. A chamber of commerce is a local business network that promotes economic growth. Membership, typically $200 to $1,000 per year depending on your business size and location, offers real perks. You get access to networking events, where you can meet other business owners, potential clients, or suppliers. Chambers often provide marketing opportunities like listings in their directories or sponsorships at community events, which boost your visibility. They also offer educational workshops on topics like tax compliance or digital marketing, which are great for new entrepreneurs. Many chambers advocate for business-friendly policies, giving you a voice in local government. For a conservative business owner, the networking and advocacy align with building a strong, community-focused business. Drawbacks and considerations. On the flip side, membership isn't cheap, and the benefits depend on your engagement. If you're too busy to attend events or leverage resources, you might not see a return on investment. Some chambers are more active than others. Rural ones might offer fewer events than those in big cities. You'll also need to weigh the cost against other priorities, like marketing or inventory. From a conservative perspective, you should research your local chamber's track record. Ask current members if the networking and resources are worth it. If you're in a niche industry, a trade association might be a better fit. Joining makes sense if you're committed to being active and building local connections, but it's not a must for every business. There you have it, the roadmap to starting a business in most U.S. cities and states. Follow the steps. Plan and register, secure permits, check zoning, and set up your finances. Don't skip permits or ignore guidelines. The fines, shutdowns, and legal risks aren't worth it. A conservative approach means doing the work up front to protect your investment and reputation. As for the Chamber of Commerce, join if you can commit to networking and see value in local advocacy, but weigh the costs carefully. You're building something to be proud of, so start on the right foot. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. What challenges are you facing as a new business owner? Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more business tips. Want personalized advice? Check the link in the description for consulting services. Keep building your business the right way, and we'll see you in the next video.